was planning on filling the gaps that he had in his transcript, thinking, gosh, we have to get science labs in. And then, ironically enough, that day literally landed in my inbox science classes for middle school and high school with online labs. I thought this was my answer. And then I saw this little clip from a podcast. This 22-year-old kid literally has a almost $2 billion business. He was educated. He was thoughtful. He was insightful. This kid was amazing. I was so impressed. But guess what it reminded me of? My son, Kenyon. He has such big dreams. He wants to put out the message about AI safety and the importance of safety checks as we continue to build AI so that we don't end up living as slaves to AI and do the whole Terminator thing. And it's important for our future. It really is that important. It's his mission. I started thinking, what are we doing that's holding him back from that? And I was thinking about those science classes, and I was thinking about, are those really something he needs for his future right now? Or is that just checking a box for a transcript and filling in something that's not actually real world and would take his time away from doing what he loves to do, what his passion is, and what he has already taken steps to putting effort and energy and purpose and study into this mission? And it's not like he's not studying other things. He's studying all kinds of things. But I realized, he already knows so much science. I ask him for science questions. He explains to me chemistry. He explains to me physics. He explains to me biology stuff all the time. Because he's actually studied the great scientific names. He's read their books. He's done a lot of study in that area. We've done all kinds of lab things at home already. He understands the scientific method. Maybe he doesn't understand how to write up a lab report, but that's not hard. I literally told him what it was, and he was like, oh, okay, well, that's easy. I was like, yeah. It doesn't have to be a year-long thing if it doesn't match where he's going and what he needs. And guess what? He doesn't also need a college-ready transcript. He needs a transcript. Transcripts are very important. We're putting together a transcript. Don't think I'm not doing that. But he doesn't need a college-ready transcript straight out of high school. That's not his plan. So if he needs it in the future, we're just going to do JC classes anyway, probably, or something else. He can totally do that if he needs to do on his own. The point of this is to say that what I was planning for him, I was only thinking about the transcript. I was thinking about checking all the boxes. I didn't even think about what was the purpose and what did we want for him and what does he want for himself after high school, growing up. And he already has a very clear mission. He has a very clear education. He's still learning lots of other things. And more science too. We learn that all the time. I geek out on that stuff, even though I don't really understand all of it and he has to explain it to me. It's totally fine. I think it's fascinating. And so we're constantly learning. Am I worried about him not getting enough science? No, not at all. No, he already knows more science than most high schoolers. He understands it conceptually and he understands it literally. It's so amazing. So what was I worried about? His transcript? Does that really have to do with what he needed? Well, I talked with my husband about it. He agreed. I talked with Kenyon about it. He felt the same way. He's like, yeah, I could do that later if I need to, but I already know a lot and I'm still learning. I literally almost made that same mistake myself, filling his time with checking a box instead of something that was real world, real applicable, something that he was learning for the future that he wants, the future that we want for him. That's important to remember.